Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back on YouTube. I took about a week and a half break. I'm not going anywhere. The reason why I took a break was because I wanted to take some time to work on my channel a little bit, do some planning, and also do some tech learning. There's some things that I've been wanting to do editing wise that I just didn't have time to do just because I was trying to get videos out there. And on my channel, quality is more important than quantity. And so yes, I want to have a good number of videos out for you guys, but I also want them to look good and I want them to be of good content because that's why I'm here. And so today I'm going to be talking from my screened-in porch because spring is kind of sort of here. It's technically here. I would say it's probably in the low 60s here. I'm sitting here barefoot. My feet are freezing, but it is a beautifully sunny day and I hope there's not too much wind and I hope that you can hear. But today's video is going to be something that I've been thinking about for probably almost a year and made a lot of progress. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about today is minimalism. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to become a minimalist, but ever since I started going through the book that I've talked several times before about, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, or the KonMari Method. It's a book by Marie Kondo. I will link all the information below, but I finished it a few weeks ago, even though I started it like last summer. It took me that long to get through it. And I've never been one to accumulate a lot of certain things. I don't like having clutter, but I realized over time I kind of had collected a lot of stuff. And I've always been someone who loves purging and getting rid of things that I don't need, but I've been doing it just kind of in little increments. And if I had the time and the means, I would just go through my whole house, the stuff that's mine. I wouldn't throw away Mike's stuff. But anyway, going through the house and just cleaning out everything. I don't have the time to do that all in one fell swoop, but I am making a lot of progress over time. One thing that that book taught me was that not just getting rid of the things around me that don't spark joy, which is what the book is about, surrounding yourself with things that give you joy. And also realizing that joy doesn't come from things, it comes from within. But sometimes when you have certain things around you that do, just give you a smile on your face or just make you go, ugh, that again, that can affect our inner joy or lack thereof. But it's made me think less about organizing and more about using the things that I do have, finding use, doing everything I can to find a use for something, and if I can't, passing it on. And I don't like to throw away things. I usually donate or sell pretty much everything if I don't need it. And it's been interesting how my shopping habits have changed. I look at something and I think, what would I do about this? What would I do with this? Where would this go? And it's so funny. So many times I'm there in the store going, I don't know. And it's cool because I just leave, okay? Now, I tend to find myself running in circles with people and groups of people who tend to accumulate a lot of things. As you know, I'm very active in the baby wearing community. There are people who have tens or hundreds or thousands of or tens of thousands of dollars of worth of carriers in their home, and they have one child or two children, and that's great for them. But in my mind, having this multiples of the same thing causes me so much anxiety, which is not joy. And so I've been, kind of churning through my baby carriers. We're still using them, but I have one that I use regularly. There's some that I still have, but I can't sell because they're DIY, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with those. And I'm going to be doing some baby wearing videos later on, so stay tuned. But yeah, it's that. I'm also active kind of in the planner community, and it's kind of known for people going crazy at Michael's, you know, buying all the washi tape or all the pens, all the planners. And again, that causes me so much anxiety. I know what I like, I use what I like. If I find that doesn't work for me, I pass it on. Another thing is I've gotten into sewing lately. I actually sewed this top. You know, I've been into sewing for a long time, but I'm sewing my own clothes, and I just kind of gone crazy buying fabric, like, or wanting to buy fabric, I should say. It's kind of nuts how I'm loving making my own clothes. And it also, when I go into a store and I see clothes, I go, I can make that. It's just funny how this kind of sustainable lifestyle is making its way into every fabric of my being, and I'm loving it. I'm surrounding myself more with the things that help me to enjoy life, things that help me to enjoy my kids more. Putting a lot of their stuff in the basement, or donating or selling a lot of their toys that they don't use anymore because they're too big for, and kind of clearing out our great room where they keep a lot of their toys. It's done wonders for my sanity. Now, again, I've talked about this at length, but the size of this house still stresses me out, but it's getting better when you have a lot of things that just kind of put a smile on your face, whether it's a picture on the wall, or I love my French press that makes my coffee. Like, I just, it's cute. You know, it's just surrounded by things that that make you happy. It's just a really good feeling. And minimalism fits into that because I realize I don't need to have it all. One, I can't afford it all. And two, it's tempting to bring things into my home that I don't need. And one, I find that I save money, and two, you know, I don't have that buyer's remorse anymore. And so it's given me a lot of freedom exploring that. And so, yeah, if you can look into minimalism a little bit more, there's a lot of YouTube videos about it. I'm not going straight, you know, bare minimum with everything. More than anything, I'm just being more conscious of the things that I'm bringing into our home and keeping in our home. Knowing that if I need to pass something on to someone, that thing may bring them joy. It stresses me out, but it may be the thing that they are looking for to solve their problem, or their or whatever, something that they need in their home, for whether it's for them or for their families. It's just a really good thing that I encourage you to look into. There are certain things where, you know, at this stage of life, I'm enjoying having a certain number of things. Like, I'm really enjoying, you know, the variety of diaper bags that I have, and I'm using every single one of them. They all have a purpose. And the ones that I haven't liked or haven't needed, I've sold and moved on. When you think of minimalism, you think of some person who's living out of a backpack, which I guess, you know, that is the very purest form of minimalism. But I think also, if you embrace minimalism, you have to embrace it for yourself, not for what works for someone else. You know, if I only had enough that fit into a backpack, you know, that would be fine, but that wouldn't be my lifestyle. That wouldn't fit me right now. I'm not one to say that that's bad or that's good or whatever. You have to look into it for yourself and figure out where you fit in the whole process. So I am rambling. I think you get the idea. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you have anything to add, whether you are part of this journey of minimalism or not, just leave a comment. Let me know kind of where you are, what works for you. And of course, if you have any tips, either for me or for any other people who may be exploring this lifestyle together. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Be sure to subscribe if you would like to see more, or subscribe, yeah, if you would like to see more, and have a wonderful day. Bye.